Brown Stadium make its way to the Supreme Court? It's what former Ohio Attorney General Mark Dann is hoping for in a recent filing. 19 Data journalist Jeff Slauson, of course, he is the host of the Stadium Showdown. He is here now with the breakdown.
Yeah, this could be a really, really large wrench, basically, in everything that the Browns are trying to do if the Supreme Court starts to take a look at the unclaimed funds. Now, it wouldn't be specifically for this lawsuit that Mark Dann and his law firm filed in Franklin County this in July, but it would basically be in support of a California lawsuit that's looking at the exact same thing here. So let's break down exactly what we know according to the filing that happened today. Again, the original lawsuit against the unclaimed funds was filed on July 7th. Essentially what the lawsuit said is that the state should not be able to use the unclaimed funds because it's quote unquote unconstitutional. Now they claim that it's unconstitutional because basically the amount of money that's in the unclaimed funds is technically someone's property. And to take that property away from them without giving notice or permission and then move it to a separate area to be used for either another private entity or for the state is taking somebody's property, and that is unconstitutional, going against various portions of the Constitution itself. Now, at the same time, a California lawsuit was filed previously that is arguing basically against a system that California has in place where they seize property, put the money from that property into a Department of Unclaimed Funds to then be used, and they don't notify the landowners. That has been brought to the Supreme Court's attention in this. So, the argument today, Mark Dann and his law firm are supporting this, and they basically filed a brief to the Supreme Court asking that they accept that California lawsuit. Then if a decision were to come down, it would be applicable for the current situation. So hypothetically, if the Supreme Court would accept it and determine that California cannot use the Department of Unclaimed Funds the way that they are, Ohio could be in that same boat. And that could mean the Browns would not be able to have access to their funds, which is supposed to start in 2026. So absolutely something to keep an eye on as, of course, we get closer and closer to 2029 when the new stadium is supposed to open.
Some lottery luck in Northeast Ohio, and it's not the top prize in Powerball, but it's not